So Jimmy, a 6-1 win here away at West Allotment Celtic. After a frustrating few weeks, you're happy today?
Yeah, happy today, yeah. I thought performance was pretty good, tough place to come. Made a few changes and I thought everybody did well, even when subs came off the bench. It was a real squad game today again, and we've got a lot of fixtures coming up, but 1 to 11 who started the game, I thought we started bright on front foot. It's more about the effort, the work rate, and the togetherness today. And then I thought we got the better of them in most departments. We wanted it more than them, and our quality shone through. We knew we had a lot of players on forward line who could score goals, which is often the case with us, to be fair. But I thought we defended manfully. We were industrious through midfield, and it was just a game that we had to win. But obviously, when we win a game, we want to try and get the performance that goes with it. And I thought the performance was good. The only negative is the goal that we've conceded. But if somebody had offered me 6-1 here today and to play in the fashion that we did, I would have taken it all day. So yeah, good day. We can have a good journey back on the bus now and get ready for what's a big game on Tuesday.
Yeah, 3-0 up at half time. Were you happy with how we managed the second half?
In parts, but these teams in this league and these again today, they don't go away. They work hard. They don't give up. Whereas maybe in the past we've played against some teams not in this division but they just kept going right to the end and kept asking questions, and they never went away. So I thought it was important for us to not take us foot off the gas. I thought we'd come out, weathered a little bit of a storm for 5 or 10 minutes where we just won as headers, won as tackles, made clearances, and then built on our quality again. But I thought every time we had a little bit of quality in final third, we seemed to be getting in behind them, creating opportunities. And to be fair, Dan, we've scored 6 goals today, but I think you'll agree we could probably have scored a lot more. We've missed some good chances, but really pleasing. It's always pleasing to get your forward players on score sheet. So, you've got Killer, you've got Balo, you've got Josh Winder, you've got Duds. They've all got on score sheet today. So, really, really pleasing. And like I said, can have a good bus journey home now. We've worked hard for that today. Did the basics well. And hopefully can kickstart another run.
And you mentioned that there were a few changes to the lineup. How much of that was a response to the West Auckland game?
Oh yeah, a little bit of that. And if I was picking a team last Saturday night, it'd have probably been different to what I picked today. But I've had a week to think about it and just go through things. And I think at the end of the day, we know that the rest of February and March is going to be really, really busy, hectic schedule. And like we say, we're going to go Saturday, Tuesday, and we've got with 16 players here today. We've got 2 out suspended in Russell and Flinney. Pat Allington was working today. That gets us up to 19, and then we've got a few more injuries in and around squad. We've got a couple of lads who are coming back training at the moment. Benter and Jordan Palmer trained the other night. Chris Mather's still out long term along with Dicko. But we're not blessed with numbers massively. We've got a decent enough squad, but all it takes is a suspension or a couple of injuries here and there, picking up when you're playing Saturday, Tuesday, and you can be down to bare bones. So fair play to lads. I thought they all dug in today, showed a real good attitude, even them coming off the bench. And like I say, we've got to now build on that. We've got to take that into Tuesday night and make sure we go and put a performance on against league leaders.
And much has been made about our away form. So does today's win feel extra important?
I think the away form is what it is. I think, much will be made of it because with the standards that we've set, the away form hasn't been good enough. But we've had some good wins on the road as well. We've come here and scored 6 goals today, and we could have had more. And it was really tricky when I walked across the pitch at full time. It's heavy, it's claggy, it's clarty. So to be fair, for some of the football we played in them conditions was great. And these teams, they've got a never say die attitude. They don't go away. They keep plugging away. So yeah, look, I think first and foremost, it was about getting 3 points today. But if we could get the performance, and I said to him, go and play like you train, because in training every week they're so competitive. Everybody wants to win at end of training all the time. They move the ball really well. Everything's really sharp. So go and take that on there today and show me the desire to go and I mentioned it in the club changing room before the game. We've got a full bus again behind you today, and it makes it so much sweeter when you can reward fans who are coming up, travelling across with us week in, week out, unwavered support. Means the world to us, but it's important for us to go and send them home with a smile on the face. So we send ourselves home with a smile on the face, and fans will be pleased, hopefully. So we'll have an happy bus and look forward to what is a good game for Tuesday night.
Yeah, very different game in prospect on Tuesday night against the league leaders Redcar. What are you expecting?
Right, we'll do our homework on them this week. They've not played today. Sometimes it's a tough one. You think, well, maybe it'll work in our advantage. It could work in their advantage because we'll be sort of recovering from a tough game. I always think we're better when we play more often than not. I think if you look, when we've had the break this month, it hasn't tended to do us a lot of favours. Although, one of the defeats was in the cup, then we had a couple of draws. We've only had really one defeat at Easington, so but it's hugely important for us to get back on sort of that winning trail today. And look, they're full of goals, they're full of experience. They've got a lot of players. They've got a big squad. They had that little bit of upheaval in December, January, where at board level or whatever it was, where you thought, right, well, we'll see what's happened now, and everybody seemed to reel them back in just in that period leading up to New Year, and then they've come out and responded and won nearly every game, I think, between then and now. So we know that Tuesday night's going to be a really tough test against an experienced side, but we're good at home. They've got to travel over to us on a Tuesday night. I'm expecting a good game, and it's one that we'll give it a right good go and see where it takes us.
Great, thanks, Jimmy. Well done.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you.